Hello everybody, welcome back and I hope you're doing well. We have just launched from Wolfenfeste in search for a place mentioned in a local tavern, and we have found this Throatcutters Burrow, very ominous name for a dark place occupied by a brigand leader with his friends. There is 4 to 6 brigand marksmen, that's actually no joke. And what may be required here is that we wait until the nightfall so that we mitigate the accuracy substantially. I will finish setting up the team and we'll get right to it. Excellent. All that is required now is just to camp for a little bit and we can charge. This location is on a hill and it has fortifications, therefore it can make the approach difficult, and Gisela is already being hit with that onslaught of missiles. There are also raiders carrying throwing weapons. It is advisable to close that distance as quickly as we can. We can see a long axe and dreaded Asbjorn, who has a tier 3 mace and a decent helmet, so we will be trying to get that for ourselves. I can also see 2 dangerous crossbows. 2 small bows are no concern to me. I move my tank towards the north, as interestingly we only see 3 marksmen towards the south, and we may get away from having minimal forces in that direction ourselves. Okay, let's move everyone. And as we are now touching with that 1 brigand raider, they should be coming out of the fortifications to meet us outside. That's what I'm betting on anyway. I can move my tank forward, ready to intercept anyone coming our way. I just don't want high ground disadvantage. Alright, let's see what they do now. Manfred, my men, you are last to move. Let's do that and let's see what happens. So far, so good. Having average chances to hit. Very nice. Huh. Alright, calm down. 23% chance happens. Okay, now we can see they are repositioning some raiders towards the south. So we may have to react to that too. 37% chance to hit. There we go. That's actually worked. Well done, Tamim. Well done, you. The brigand leader has closed the distance, and as he's adjacent to our tank, we can taunt him in the future if required, but Gisela should be able to hold his own for a while. Mistake, that was 38% chance miss. He is shield walling next to shield walling brigand leader and getting a boost from him too. I may want to close the distance here. I mean, I have my 2-handers moving right after. Gerard and then Helfrich. So how do we want to move? Somewhat afraid of the long axe. We will have to get luck on our side to avoid at least 1 strike from that brigand raider. And right here, I don't want to be disadvantaged against the spear and the sword. Both weapons have +2 accuracy. The tank is another story though. We can move our tank and shield wall shoulder to shoulder. They will be able to hold their ground there. 65% chance to hit is pretty good, but at the same time, nice strike. We've managed to hit everybody with that. And he was only 53%. It helps that that scared the brigand leader. Yeah, bring us with those range attacks. Oh, okay. Manfred, he's in real trouble now. He's been sniped. Okay, thankfully they have not attacked this turn with the long axe. We slightly more time to do our best. Okay, Manfred, do your strike and run away. Oh no! Okay, I wasn't expecting that. He was thankfully struck down though. We don't want to lose our banner, and I wonder what kind of injury that is. I naturally root for brain damage. I mean, how crazy would that be, right? It's probably nothing as good. I mean, brain damage gives us boost to resolve. But I wasn't expecting them to have such a crazy accuracy. Well done, Tostig. There was a one-strike kill as well. They are deadly, but we are deadly too. And now we can close the distance with those dreaded marksmen. They can do that damage like that, you know, really quick. And I think we still haven't given Arneman Nimble, right? That's probably why you lost HP so quickly. The lack of our decisiveness has costed us here. All right. Well, we've decided to just kill that leader. I don't think we need that 170 armor. We have better stuff from nomad leaders already. The mace would be nice to get. Everything else, we don't really get all that much. Oh, don't hit that helmet, please. Yep, helmet is another thing I want. And let's start moving closer. Great job, Tostig. This is exactly how I want to see you perform. Alright, let's wrap up that fight. We still haven't successfully broken the front line, but leader is nearly done for. Alright. That's taunt. And shield wall. Okay, the shield is gone. The dreaded crossbows. Alright, Tostig has been injured now. Those crossbows are crazy. Honestly, so annoying. Okay, 69% miss. And 70% miss. Come on, boys, you can do better. At least we are almost ready to kill those crossbows and take our revenge on poor Manfred. There's no way I'm getting this helmet. It's just too widespread damage. We strike the head and the body intermittently. Oh, whatever. Let's skip to after the battle. Let's see the damage on Manfred. And oh wow, look at that. It just adds to your sex appeal, Manfred. You are okay with one missing eye, right? You've got another one. Oh, that is a weight of my heart, to be honest, because I didn't want to lose perfectly good Manfred. And the loot is plentiful. We can sell it all naturally and get richer. We will take a bit to recover from that fight, and Manfred especially will have to take a holiday or a vacation, depending which part of the globe you are from. While assessing the damage, we can see the Tostig has leveled up, so we can give him this excellent level. Congratulations, Tostig. You may want to take some rest too. It's a good job we have a backup brothers ready to jump in whenever needed. I think this is it. We don't have any more level ups. We may also want to do some inventory management. I will do that quickly and I'll get back to you. What's done is done, and we can continue exploring this wilderness. We are not interested in gambling events, just a waste of time and money. And here is yet another place that we will readily, happily plunder. This time full of ancient legionaries with a decent chance for a famed item of 12%, considering where we are in the world. If we were a bit further to the east, it would have been more than that, I'm sure. But we will need lots of blunt weapons for this encounter. yet again. I'll have to reposition and re-jig the squad here, and let me do that off the screen, and we'll be back for the battle. Here we go, all done nice and quickly for you. Let's go forth and destroy this foul place, brothers. Right, 13 of them. This map presents us with some opportunities to look for advantages we can find on this map, really. Little pockets, niches, there's lots of blockades on the way. Let's try to find a better spot, and I'll, again, cut this part out of the footage. Okay, we haven't really found any nice pockets, but we have found some high ground. So that's got to be better than anything. We have positioned our tanks forward so that they take the main onslaught and attention from the enemy forces, especially those pikers. We can see that Ortwin didn't like it one bit. He is already panicking. He's got 3 of those pikers on him. And before we cut through this ancient legionary, it can take a moment. Thankfully, blunt weapons, we have quite a few pole maces in our inventory, and we have given them all out. I should do a decent job against them. Fabulous. Adelmar and his throwing axes do a good job there. Okay, you can taunt, but that was a wasted taunt, really. Tostig is just too good. Hamdin, not good, buddy. Strike there, Mr. Lopa, and Adelmar is really doing solid work for us here with those axes. Thank you very much. I think I made that move a little bit too quick. I should have attacked the legionary next to my tank for higher accuracy bonus. Here we can just taunt right now, yes. That will be better. And I didn't want to move into this striking range with Sigbold. We don't have sergeants to rally our tank. He just has to hold his ground over there. So far he's doing alright. Get in there, Sigbold. Let's do some work with that scimitar of yours. Great, okay. Southern flank seems almost secure. Yeah. Our long axe in pocket, fantastic. Good job. Helfrich is taking some heat here. This legionary is nearly dead. Let's down the other one. Okay. 90% chance. Our good man Tostig is nearly done for in this fight. I really didn't want to say toast there. Oh, the Sorlans is so dependable. Contrary to Great Axe. Alright. 2% chance. That was a great hit. Adelmar is MVP of this fight, no doubts about it. Alright, Tostig could be in trouble here. Yes. Oh, Tostig. You failed to dodge every single hit thrown at you, and you paid with the injury. Thankfully, it's only a temporary one. So we have piling amount of brothers needing urgent medical attention right now. Let's find a temple and heal some of you up. Maybe even a pretty priestess if we are lucky. Okay, battle seems to be won though. Solid amount of loot. And another place conquered. Unfortunately, no famed items. We will need to put Tostig on the bench once more. We have some other brothers who can take his place. I will do necessary management to our inventory and fast forward until we are ready to move out again. Okay, here we are then, ready to move out at the end of the day 59. I think our destination could be this large city where we can try to sell the loot, although on our way over there we have spotted another location worthy of our attention. Before I approach another location with marksmen, I would rather heal some of my injuries and repair the damage. And there is another place with loot that we can try to conquer, and this time they have poachers. They are less dangerous than brigand marksmen as they don't use crossbows. They usually just carry slings or small bows. As we've seen in the previous fights and episodes, our men are still recovering from that last fight. The main force isn't looking too bad, to be frank. I think after some small tweaks we will be able to deploy a squad for that location. So let me do some necessary changes and I'll be back in a moment. There we go, we have a battle ready squad of 12 men attacking this place, and you know the drill by now. Fast forward to engagement. And here we go. We can consider to bump this raider down and gain easier access to his comrade with javelins. Adelma doesn't disappoint. And we will need to move in with our other bros. Take this high ground if possible. I think we don't have a reason to wait any longer. Let's just get in there and get ready to fight. I just hope we are not going to take an awful lot of damage. There we go, Gerard, you might have to just get in there, buddy. Stop him from throwing those javelins, as they will surely do some damage. And our tank. Let's get you closer for now. And Hamdin. Already have a great position for you for the time being. Okay, and then Sir Lothar ready to fight. We have this 210 armor equipped on him for the time being. He has swapped back to his hammer and he cannot swing it right away. Oh, that only gives us opportunity to strike him first. 54% chance missed. Oh, fantastic. Headshot with the long axe. Good job. Fury really wants his place back on the main roster, it seems. We don't have access to that hammer. We will have to strike the axe. Great job, mister. Very good. We're doing pretty well. And I think I'm gonna risk moving in. There we go. Much better. Yay, what a beautiful shot. And the morale cascade on those poachers has been crazy. As per usual, it is Adelmar. Remember his name. Okay, Hamdin has made a costly mistake unless we can use our pole mace to stun that hammer. Ooh, okay, he dodged. That was, what, 59% chance? Very lucky. Okay, broken, so he's going to help. Very good, he's on the run. Alright, let's kill them all, collect XP and gear. I will move this until the end of the battle. Job complete. We have yet another famed item. Great find, Masterforged Berserker Coif, which will be a great addition on our Nimble Brothers. It does not have a big fatigue cost, and we can give it to Gisela, we can give it to Baldur. Somebody is going to make great use of it, I'm sure. Fabulous. It was definitely worth taking the detour to get to that fortress, and we have yet another place to plunder on our way back to the large city. Unless the plans change, as you know, sometimes they do. Alright, I will do some final changes and we will go to that other place. And this time we can see 2 to 3 marksmen, Lawless Hideout. It will still be convenient to wait until the nightfall. I don't want any crossbow shots causing more injuries. And we will have to breach the fortifications on the hill yet again. Therefore, it is never a straightforward fight if they pull the javelins, pull the axes. And they have marksmen shooting at us from the safety of the fortifications. Many times down the hill with bonus accuracy. Here we go. Ooh, this time the terrain is not looking that good. We have at least a place to step onto. Okay, it's not horrible, it's just that we have limited avenues as to which we can use to navigate from. Maybe if we concentrate our own forces to one flank, that will help. We do have pikers. Troublesome. Note to self. Keep myself alert and do not deconcentrate. Gilmar 55%. East hand. What a great beginning. Alright, let's get in there. Do we want to take this low ground? Okay, well, let's do it anyway for now. Sadly, we didn't hit that pike. Helfrich critical, good job. Alright, and here is how that new helmet presents itself as well on you. Very nice indeed. Alright, with Gerard, I just want to get in there, but this is a tile surrounded by 3 already, and the pike helping out. Not the best idea. Here is a forgotten sight of us running with flails. We haven't equipped one in a while. And the new round begins. Okay, Hamdin, just preserve your stamina for shield wall for the time being. Good dodge on Sepulchre, but not everybody was so lucky, and this raider needs to pay for his insolence. There we go. 44% chance that was a miss. Yep. And if we move to the high ground, we should have better chance by 10%. Well done. Adelmar does not disappoint. That hut negating penalty to nighttime is massive. Ooh, and we need to kill. Oh, fantastic. That was the best outcome possible with the dog killing the spike. One pike remaining with 55 armor. We have no stamina for shield wall, but he's got well armored targets. He won't be able to hurt us anytime soon. This time we've managed to hit that. Good job. Alright. Slowly but surely we are working through enemy ranks. Fresh impel. Great headshot. Injured hand on the pike. He still has high ground advantage though, so he may continue to do damage to us for the time being. Yep, okay. Fury has enough. But they are crumbling down now. That was a really low chance to hit, 20%. Maybe we needed to switch the weapon and attack with that pike instead. Good. Pike's down, and the most immediate threat to us has been contained. Okay, I think it's time to wrap up this fight. We have 2 fleeing raiders and some marksmen. It's not going to be long before we wrap up the fight. Let's do it faster then. Okay, let's check the spoils of war. We will make some room for the more expensive equipment, and let's resume shortly after. Our Battleforge tank, Ortwin, has gained a level up, number 10. The choice here is rather obvious. We will go for the fatigue and range defense, as everything else has failed to roll highly. And for your perk, I'm going to give you Fortified Mind, because I am still concerned about your very low resolve. Tamim also leveled up. He is our new hybrid character. I'm really happy to see +3 roll on melee offense. I will need to make a decision soon how to progress and build you. We already have Adelmar with the throwing axis mastery, so do we want to do the same? Or do we want to do something else? We'll have to decide. All right, I will do some equipment and maintenance, and I will cut it out. Well, that was fun. I'm going to continue going north and discover more area here. And we have found a group of brigands coming in from somewhere, so we can quickly vanquish them too. Let's take a look at them. There's 8 of them. Alright, that shouldn't really be a huge problem to us. We can take advantage of our ranged superiority here, and they can take 2 crossbow shots before we are going to clash with them. And considering a lot of them forgotten the head protection, it could be fatal. Headshot, okay. And we have our flail ready to do some good here. They need to come to us now. Very good. Okay, once again, let's collect the valuable loot and leave rubbish on the floor. Okay, let's continue. And what do we have in here? Some dire wolves. Oh, can I please catch up to them? There is also curious shipwreck over there. We will need to get back there for the golden duck. And let's kill those dire wolves quickly, and I'll be back in a moment. Killing this pack will finally allow us to complete the ambition, which has been dragging on ever and forever. And I'm so glad we found that last pack of beasts. Okay, well, now time to return to the shipwreck. We have gained renown. Let's see the secrets inside and inside the stump. And we have found this golden goose, which is going to supply us with 15 crowns per day as long as it's in our inventory. There's also Tomb of the Mad King we have discovered with some geists and fallen hero, and that's going to be the perfect next destination on our travels to that city. Meanwhile, Atiq leveled up +3 and 2, and I'm thinking to give you some more fatigue for the time being. Let's do it. As for your perk, the next one that I'm considering is either Underdog or the Steel Brow. And I think I would want to have Steel Brow on most of my brows. Helfrich has also leveled up. I've completely missed all those levels. And that is the usual good level that we can see on him. For the time being, let's just give you a bit more fatigue. You are the fatigue neutral character, so stuff that you have is not adequate to how we want to play you in the future. Not yet anyway. Alright, we'll need Manfresh on the team. Maybe we'll put Tamim on the bench due to the night time. We'll need to equip some cleavers, so on and so forth. I will be back after all of that necessary work. Okay, let's fast forward to the engagement. And here we are. We've managed to find a little pocket with a high ground, and we are going to try to utilize it. Stay where we are. Alright, Weidegangers dragging their feet, but they are almost upon us. Lots of them with quite dangerous weapons, lots of axes, some spears and cleavers. And we have this fallen hero now. Can we stun? Yes, we can. Good job. We see 4 Geists towards the south as well. I think we can then step with our tank towards the front, and as long as we stay in range of the banner where he keeps to get resolve bonus, we should be okay. 81 at the moment. So that is pretty substantial. There is 10 or 2 more before we need to start worrying about the Geists. And pretty soon that northern flank will be in trouble. We have 1, 2, 4, 7 zombies, potentially 8 zombies about to approach us and not engage in melee at the moment. Maybe if we make more room for them in the middle, that would invite them to change their current trajectory. Okay, Geists are going to move now, but they shouldn't be able to attack yet. Okay, one has a high ground. I don't like that. Yeah, we can actually move in with a tank and try to kill one of them. Or we can release the dog. Unfortunately, the dog has failed. Alright, more dogs. Dog can still get confident, as you can see. 34% versus 44%. Yep, that's better. Oh, yes. So good. Well done. There was a low chance of us connecting those 2 shots. Okay, perfect. Can we make impact? Yes, we can. Alright, another one dead. Oh, okay. Interesting action by this guy, attacking the dog. They use the spell next turn. That is going to give us only more time. And the dog is not doing so well. We need to help him. Yeah, as predicted, the Geist has used his spell now. Zombies are missing 2. Okay. Nope. No such luck. There we go. Now, as long as we manage to kill that zombie, the dog can run away safely. Well, spoken too soon. Our hero has resurrected. Alright. Dog is surrounded here. Both dogs are surrounded, in fact. We need to up our gain. Killing game. Not dishing out enough damage. Okay, let's release another one. Okay, this dog wants to run wild somewhere. Okay, that was enough to kill the fallen hero. Excellent. Yeah, this guy is out of range. Okay, let's walk to the cleaver and maybe hope to behead some more zombies. That was actually perfect because that dog can run away and avoid any further harm. Good job, Manfred. Giselas and Lothar, we can finally use the Rip. Even better if we use it here. Oh, yes, please. Another multi-kill. Great job with the Great Axe and Long Axe. Atiq has finished him off. And we can start moving in aggressively. We have the whip. And we also have a dog. There we go. That's on the job. And with full confidence, I can finish that fight right here for you, as I'm pretty certain nothing else is going to happen. We are going to clean those last few zombies. Okay, that's done the trick. Let's collect our goods. Finally, we are back on the road again. Halfdansted is waiting, hopefully with some good sell prices for us. Yeah, we zoomed in. No events. It is acceptable. 16 is something we will accept here. Just sit back and watch me make some top dollar here. We are going to buy some necessities, but no trade goods as they are too expensive. And looking at men available here, this Oath-taker is very expensive, too expensive for our taste. Armorer has nothing of interest for us right now. Tavern, we can pay for some more rumors, and to cheer up our men a little bit more, why not a round of beer? There is overgrown stronghold to the southwest, but we've just came from there, right? I'm not sure if I want to go, and if we do, I don't know if I want to return. Meanwhile, Alrik has gained class 4 melee defense with his next level, and we need more fatigue on you and health. That will do, and in terms of perks, I don't see anything really critical, maybe except for the Steel Brow, but we can give you student for that last level since it will be refunded soon anyway. No more level ups. Manfred is really close to level 8. Alright, let's get going then. And for the final touch in here, why not take advantage of this training hall? We can allow Tamim to catch up sooner with the experience points. Atiq, Tostig, the men that really needed Manfred as well. Okay, so just as a reminder, the contract in the town tells us about the place called Overgrown Stronghold, southwest from the city. I don't think it will be worth to go there and then return to the town, so let's just go and explore. And we have another ambition, and perfect, because we can now utilize our sergeant and get ourselves Rally the Troops perk, which we already have, and we have the sergeant's sash, and that is an immediate boost to his resolve. Currently sitting at 97. When we equip this, it's 110, just like so. So that is great our spike for our sergeant and our company. And we, yeah, we are going to be showing off that eye patch everywhere we go. Definitely adding to that self-confidence boost. And yeah, I think we are ready to move out, look for more places of interest. And oh, what have we found here? This is the abandoned village, latest location added in the last patch that we haven't had a pleasure of experiencing yet. From my research, mid-game is a about the time where we would want to approach that place, and I think this is where we currently are, to be frank. So I'm going to prepare the squad and we will give it a try. Good luck to us. Alright, let's go. Alright then, as this is the first time I'm seeing this text, let me just go through it and skim through that text. As I haven't been reading any of that lore loud, I'm not going to make an exception here. I will just fast forward until I finish reading. And what a shame. I think the game is not loading this map for me. Oh, it's so unfortunate. The game is not loading this map for me for some reason. It's probably due to some of my mods. If you know which of my mods could be causing the conflict here, and by the way, I have them all listed in the video description of the series, please let me know. It may be too late to salvage this campaign, at least for that new location, but I will have to reload the game and just simply continue from exploring everything else. There we go. That's where I've actually reloaded the game. I'm going to try and attack this location again, and it's going to do the same thing. It's going just to go dark again. Oh, what a shame. I have tried this several times, but each and every time, unfortunately, it's the same outcome. I will reload the game one more time and we'll just pretend it never happened and move somewhere else. Alright, well, in this case, let's go and explore a bit more of this forest. Team is happy for whatever reason. I'm not so happy due to this bug, but let's visit the Anatomists and see what good can we get here. Very expensive items. We can sell here as well. Not much to sell anyway at this moment in time. Alright, the tools, and in terms of recruits, we can see some expensive militia. There is an affordable raider. We can try him. They can be very decent indeed. Not quite hitting the mark, this raider. Maybe I would have recruited him if it was a bit sooner in the game. Okay, I think that's all we can do here for now. We have more places to visit for sure. There is this patch of land towards the north, which wouldn't be a bad place to go. We need heavy throwing weapons for our hybrid characters. That is certainly a possibility. That's the icy cave. But there is also that forest just beneath us here, which is a lot closer. So I think that's what we're going to do first. Here we go. Launched ourselves into the forest. Now, because of that abandoned village location, not a lot of things can be nearby. And we have our next ambition to choose, and I think I'm going to go with the professional one. We are famed at the moment, so yeah, easily already professional. We will be able to take contracts from citadels. That could be really good for us. There's Sepulchre of the Restless here, and at that location, I will re-equip my team, and we'll get that done in this episode. Okay, and then we have 4 to 6 guys. We'll see how many we will actually get. I will fast forward until we have the fight ready and load it up. Okay, and since it is looking like an easier fight, we will play that at extra speed. 4 guys. Okay, so that's perfectly fine. We would have been worried if it was closer to 6 perhaps. 4 of them. We've already won those fights in the past. It can still be a challenge sometimes, but I don't expect it to be. Let's get into positions first. We can already get on top of that first Geist. It would be a massive overkill if we launched that Great Axe at a 1 HP Geist, but some tough decisions to be made there, for sure. Yeah, okay, good job. 2 of them are already gone, so it looks like there shouldn't be any threat class whatsoever. Look at that company. So efficient right now. It's looking good. Very good. Okay, we should be in position to finish this in the next 2 turns. Let's just kill a few more of these and I will cut the fight soon. Alright, let's have a look at the loot. And we only have metal joint covers which add 30 durability, no special items to make a note of. And let's have a look for our level ups. We could give Tostig that attachment, why not? There we go, looks cool. 230 armor now. Okay, and we have no level ups, so time to continue our exploration. We have accomplished the condition for renown yet again. So we accomplished to complete 2 in quick succession now, after we've been stuck on those beasts for God knows how long. We have a nice price to sell our junk in here, so I will do so right away. Not much to sell. And we won't be buying much because of the prices. We can always check for contracts, check for hires. There's a contract to drive our brigands east of the town. And there's 1 more to follow the tracks. But we don't want to follow the tracks quest anymore unless it's for free schools. And I don't think I will be doing that beast contracts. We've had our share of beasts recently. Okay, for hires, we can see there is Arne, who is a decently priced oath taker. There's also a swordmaster. Ooh, fat and superstitious. Okay, I don't want superstitious. That's one thing I'm sure of. He could have been half decent, but no, I'll keep trying. One of the traits we don't really want. And this is Renegade's Bastion, which has a brigand leader and a bunch of outlaws and only some marksmen. I can be convinced to attack them in the daylight. And here we are, ready for some more action. 5.4% chance for famed item. Who knows? Okay, and we can see the leader right away with the tier 3 hammer, which is great. I'm going to position ahead of the fight and resume after we are in place. We are now charging in right away at this outlaw building, throwing axes. And there's also one with javelins. Leader has swapped 2. And that's where we went. Okay. We'll be running outside of the fortifications. Tostig is being targeted. Right, this is a flail. What do we do with Tamim? We need to get in closer to the action. Excellent strike. Oh, yes. Great Axe has worked wonders there. Out of a sudden, we've killed 2 of them quickly in the middle, and there is a pathway open to those 3 marksmen. There's an argument that position for Solans is perfect here, but I don't know where the other raider is going to go, so let's play it safe for now. Oh yes, injured shoulder should help a lot. Wow, the accuracy of our boys in this round is very good. That's what we like to see. Really helps that we can go through them in a quick way. Dodge. Yeah, that's where Raider went. I was kind of wary of that. And right here we can be aggressive. Good cheat. Oh yes. Alright. Great Axe is landing this turn and this combat. That's only 19%. Or we can try that shot to scatter. Now Tostig is low on HP and armor, so I don't want to put him in front of this bike. Very well. I only have now a bunch of scared rangers, and we also have Pike that we need to be afraid of. We don't want the leader to run away now. Well, his comrades are dying like flies. What is he going to do? In case of need, we can always catch up to him with dogs. Oh wow, we sniped him. That's great. That was surprisingly high chance to hit. Okay, Zilla can take a hit or 2 from that hammer. Not afraid with his high melee defense. We can also shield wall. There we go. And of course you've hit Abdelmar's hat. Okay. Well, I think the fight is pretty much over. We will dispose of that leader. I don't know if it's worth to dagger him for the armor, but I don't want to lose the helmet again. It's a decent upgrade to the helmets. This armor is only 130 protection, so it's not such a big deal. Anyhow, I will fast forward and I'll see you in a post-battle stream. We have decided to go to a dagger party, and we did get this armor of his, and we have the Warhammer, which were the main prizes we were interested in, as well as the helmet. And everything else we either already have, or it's just okay, but no famed items. Right. Hamdin has gained another level. +4 to melee attack is fantastic, but melee defense has rolled very low. He needs more health, so we'll give him that roll. And I'm thinking to give him even more initiative in this situation, because we can turn this initiative into melee defense with our dodge and relentless perks. From what I can tell so far about Hamdin, his melee offense is going to be respectable. His defense is going to be lacking though. Thinking we will probably keep him in a backline on one of the corners and make him a quick hands character. Everyone else is doing the same, gaining experience, raising their levels, and we will be making those decisions about the team allocations and the sort of a class placements very soon. I feel it's about time. Let's carry on for the time being. There is this patch of land here that we need to discover, and we have yet another ambition to pick from. From what I see, we can either fight in arenas, we can win fight against 24 enemies, which probably is the easiest for us right away. Some of those undead camps are really number heavy. As long as we can encounter some of those in the next few days, we should be alright. You can see Undead Patrol. Let's dispatch of him off the screen. There we go. That was a really straightforward battle for us. It would have been a waste to show it to you in full. Let's collect the stuff and let's keep going. Although there may have been level up or two. And there's also a lot more locations of interest here. Fantastic. Occupied ruins and something else to the north. First of all, let's give this level up. Tostig, congratulations on your next level, level 7. Great roll. And in terms of perks, yeah, Undog and also Battleforged is long overdue. Nearly level 11 on Gisela. That should probably be attained after this next battle, which will happen now in the next episode, as we've been battling for a while now, and we need a bit of a rest. I hope you have had a good time, and yeah, apologies for that abandoned village location. Unfortunately, that's life. Shit happens. We'll have to live with that. Take care and see you next time.